digestive and excretory systems. First, we're going to start with the digestive system. The digestive systems are the organs and glands in the body that are responsible for digestion. There's three main processes. First, digestion, which is when we break down food into nutrients. Then we have absorption, which is the movement of the nutrients from the digestive system into the bloodstream. And then we have elimination, which is the removal of the undigested material from the body. These three processes occur in the digestive tract. The digestive tract. To start with, the digestion starts in the mouth. When we eat, when we start chewing the food, we start breaking it down into smaller pieces. And then a smooth muscle allows us to move the food from the mouth, right here, to the stomach, right here. And this tube, this is like a muscular tube that we have, is where the food that we just chewed travels, and it's called the esophagus. Once in the stomach, which is our main digestion muscle, our main organ, this is where the food is broken down even more, and it is broken down by our digestive juices, which are acids. From there, now the food is partially digested and it moves to the stomach, from the stomach, right here, to the small intestine, which is right here. And this is where the absorption occurs. The digested nutrients and water pass through the walls of the small intestine. Then the waste materials continue through the small intestine and move to the large intestine. So they went from the stomach to the small intestine, all the way, it traveled all the small intestine, and then it goes to the large intestine, which is right here, surrounding the small intestine. And then once they are in the large intestine, the waste materials, which are pretty much what we don't need anymore, are prepared for elimination, and they're eliminated through an opening called the anus, which will be right here at the bottom. And we also have some other organs that help in digestion, which are the liver, the gallbladder, and the pancreas. Just so you guys can see it, right here we have the liver, and then this tiny little organ in green is the gallbladder, and in yellow right here we have the pancreas. Okay, so these three organs, they aid in digestion for the small intestine, but food doesn't go through them. For example, the liver is the largest internal organ with multiple functions. And its job in digestion is to make bile. And bile, it's a little chemical that allows us to break down fat. Any excess bile that the liver makes, it's stored in the gallbladder. Then we have the pancreas. The pancreas produces digestive enzymes, which are enzymes are molecules that help speed up reactions, biological reactions in this case. And enzymes are usually proteins. These enzymes that are produced in the pancreas help us break down proteins, carbohydrates, and fats in the small once they are in the small intestine. So proteins, for example, you find them in meat, in peanuts. Carbohydrates are like usually sugars, so pretty much anything sugary, and then fats. These enzymes that are produced in the pancreas help break down all this that we eat. And then the excretory system. The excretory system removes liquid, solid, and gas waste from the body. It keeps the body in balance by removing waste that are produced during cell processes. Sorry. Okay, so here are some types of wastes. For example, the skin. All throughout the body we sweat, and that's a process of excretion, so we're eliminating something, right? And through sweating, it helps us to regulate our temperature, but we also get rid of excess water and salt. So that's a process of elimination. And also, as a gas is concerned, we have the lungs. For example, we eliminate CO2, which is every time we breathe in, and we breathe in oxygen, and when we exhale, we exhale CO2, which is a gas, which is the waste product of cell process. And also the kidneys, which are the main organs of the excretory system. They help us eliminate waste through urine. And we're going to look into that even more. So here we have the kidneys. Like we mentioned, it's the main organ of the excretory system. These are the kidneys, and they're like bean-like shape. Right here, we have two. We should have two. The kidneys use little tiny filters. There's like millions of them inside each kidney. And what they do is that they separate the waste products in the blood from water and glucose and minerals, which are things that the body needs. So it separates pretty much the good stuff from the bad stuff through filtering. And then the liquid waste produced by the kidneys are carried in urine, which passes through the ureter. Okay, so here's the kidney, and then we have right here this tube, which is the ureter, and it goes all the way to the bladder right here. And once it's in the bladder, it gets stored, right? Like we store the liquid waste in our bladder, and once the bladder is full, it contracts and it pushes urine out through the urethra. So pretty much the kidneys are always filtering our blood, and it produces a liquid waste, which will be the urine, and then it sends the urine through a tube, which is the ureter right here, and then it gets stored in the bladder. Once the bladder is full, it sends a message to the brain, and so now we know, oh, I need to go to the restroom. Once in the restroom, since it's a voluntary muscle, we allow it to contract, and then that's how the urine leaves our body. Inside the kidneys, this is like a zoom-in picture of what is going on the kidney. So the blood enters the kidney through the artery, which is right here in red. And then this artery divides into many networks that are called capillaries that surround the filtering units called nephrons. So here we have the arteries, and it separates and branches out all throughout the kidney. And then here we have the networks that are called capillaries, and it surrounds the nephrons. The nephrons are like sections inside the kidney where all the filtering happens. In each kidney we have about 1 million nephrons, and they're found around the outer rim of the kidney. We can go back right here a little bit, and the nephrons will be around the kidney. And also, like, since it's a surface, it will also be here, but it's not, it's on the outer rim, not really on the center, but on the outer portion of the kidney. Some of the material that goes into the nephron, it's a waste product, and some material it's needed by the body. So, like we said, it filters the good, so it separates the good from the bad, right? So some of the materials that we do need in the body is returned to the body into the bloodstream through absorption, and whatever it's a waste product leaves through the urine. So pretty much the blood travels through the artery, right? It comes in through the artery, and then the artery surrounds all the nephron, and this is where the blood gets filtered. So the good stuff gets separated from the bad stuff, and then through these capillaries, you can even see it's purple. They go into the veins, the blue, and then whatever was good gets reabsorbed into the body, so it travels to the veins, and then it travels all throughout the body. So the nutrients, everything that we need, travels back to the body through the veins. And then whatever was a waste product is gonna travel through to this tubule. You can see it in like orange or yellow, and then it's gonna travel all the way out, and like you can see right here, it's urine, and it's gonna keep traveling, and it's gonna travel back into the ureter, and then reach the bladder, and then leave our body. We also have a solid waste. Solid waste from the digestive system is preparing in the large intestine for elimination. Water is removed from this waste material, and it eventually leaves the body through the anus as feces. And that's it. Thank you for watching.